Greetings! I'm Epictetus, and this is Epic Tech. We're back, and I am standing at the base of my Surface-to space rocket here, and I thought I would start this off at night, just as the sun's rising, give you guys a little bit better view. Last time we kind of left off in the middle of the day, and I just kind of wanted to show you what the night sky looks like. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Isn't it? Alright, so let's start off. Oh, by the way, if you didn't watch the last video, I gave an introduction and kind of demonstration of space engineers and how it works and that kind of thing. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend you watch that first. Otherwise, you might be a little confused. Yeah, let's take a quick tour of my rocket ship, and let's see what I've done to try to make it so that I will make it into space safely and not crash horribly. So the two yellow bits there are hydrogen rockets, and that's what most of our trip is going to use. But the two blue, I've got one there, and I've got one on the other side here. Those are atmospheric rockets, and or thrusters, as they call them in this game. And hopefully we're going to get as high as we can off of those, because those are a lot more efficient in atmosphere. So we're going to get as high as we can on those, and then we're going to turn on our hydrogens, and you go the rest of the way on hydrogens. They're much more powerful, but they require hydrogen, which is generated through converting ice into hydrogen and oxygen. And there's a limited amount of ice, and that takes space. The atmospherics run off of nuclear reactor, uranium in a nuclear reactor, and it's a lot lighter, so I'm going to try and do that. I could probably go all on hydrogen. I know I could not go all on atmospheric thrusters. I wouldn't make it. But let's see, so that's a gyroscope. That's going to help me rotate. I've got 3 of those, one there, and you'll see the other one in the main cabin up above. I've got a cargo container here, and this has a whole bunch, you can see, kind of a whole bunch of all different kinds of bits and pieces. Hopefully everything I need to make a refinery and an assembler. Because between a refinery and an assembler, I can make pretty much anything else I need by mining materials up in space from asteroids and whatnot. So, but without an assembler and a refinery, I would be lost. I would have to come back. There would be nothing I can do. There is no start from scratch in this game. You have to have an assembler and a refinery as far as I know. So, if we go all the way up to the top, I wasn't able to complete this catwalk because, well, it's just slightly too small for the space there. Or, sorry, the catwalk is too big to put in that space. But let's go into the main entrance here. We've got a couple of doors that I will close upon takeoff, or before takeoff. I've got that's my nuclear reactor up there. Here we've got, this is just a conveyor which connects up these two oxygen generators, oxygen and hydrogen generators. They just call them oxygen generators, but they also create hydrogen. And if I look inside, I've got 75,000 ice, and then a hydrogen, an extra hydrogen, and an extra oxygen bottle. I'll actually grab one more oxygen bottle before I take off as well, just for myself. You do not want to run out of oxygen or hydrogen while you're in space. Run out of oxygen, you die. Run out of hydrogen, and you can't go anywhere. So this one has another 75,000 ice. Hopefully that'll be enough spare. Both of my hydrogen tanks are full as well, so we'll see if that'll do it. Here, this is another gyro. That's my 3rd gyro. And right about now, you're thinking, wait, where do you pilot from? You got these nice little windows here, but how do you drive this thing? The thing you got to remember is we are pointed straight up. Think like the space shuttle, and this door is actually on the top, which means if we look down, we're looking at the back, and if we look up, we're looking at the front. So I'm going to use my jetpack to come up here to my cockpit. which is right on top of, or in front of, the nuclear reactor. But from here, if I kind of come up here, I can let go. Gravity's still pointing down. I can look out the front. Looks nice. When we're in space, I won't need to worry about this. I'll just be able to fly around and float around and that kind of thing. I've got 2 LCD panels. This one tells me if any blocks are damaged. Currently there are none. And this one tells me how much I have left in my hydrogen tanks, how much time I have left on my reactor, on the uranium in my reactor, which is currently 663 days at current usage. But that's going to change when I start actually using my thrusters. Still should have plenty. I've got, if we look inside here, we've got 68 kilograms of uranium, which is quite a lot. All right, and then this is a timer block, and this over here is a what do they call it? Computer, a programmable block that are running these 2 displays. So, and that's it. That's all I got. Well, no, wait, it's not entirely it. There's a couple more things I want to show you. If you look at, actually, let's start as I fall through the hole. All right, if you look here, we've got these oxygen generators. Underneath them are hydrogen tanks, and they're connected all the way through to the conveyor here, which goes into this tube and then comes out to this conveyor, which is just basically a 6-way tube. That's all it is. And you can see that there's 1, 2, 3 of these thrusters. Those are more hydrogen thrusters, but the smaller variety, on each one of these connectors. Okay, I also have 2 headlights up here. Yeah, and because, you know, when you're out in space, you might need that. I also have a camera so that I can look straight out through that, because I can't really see very well from the cockpit. I'll show you that later. This should give me 2 thrusters in any direction that I want to go, and 4 pointing forward. And the reason I need 4 pointing forward is if I get to the point where I'm going too fast and I need to slow down, this thing is heavy. And trying to slow it down is going to take a lot more than moving it side to side. Obviously not as much as actually getting it off the planet in the first place. But, okay. There you go. That should be everything. I think that's everything. Oh, and then there's the landing gear. These landing gear I'm going to have to release. These are locking it down to the platform. I'll release those before taking off. And, yeah. That's the whole thing. That's it. That's all there is to it. Should we go? Kind of feel like it might be time. It's kind of anticlimactic, isn't it? Okay, I've got stuff in there. I've got fuel. I've got a way to turn. I've got a way to move. I've got a way... Oh, that's right. I was going to grab 1 more oxygen tank. I've got somewhere in here 1 more oxygen tank. There we go. Oh, and hey, let's... Ah, that's right. This one's not actually hooked up to the others. This has no connection to the rest. Go ahead and refill that hydrogen tank. Grab that and that. And should I grab just a tad more ice? No, I've got enough ice. I have done the calculations. I have checked references. I have, in theory, plenty. Oh, I know I'm going to rue the day I said that. But, in theory, I should be good. Oh, here we go. Okay. Let's go. Oh yeah, I told you I'd tell you. See, I can't actually see. There's no way to go to a first-person view inside there. I don't know why, but I can't. It doesn't matter. I'm going to be flying by third-person view anyway. And you can kind of even see me in there. There I am. Oh, I should also... This is not an airtight system, so I need to turn on my... I need to put on my helmet. Otherwise, I'm going to suffocate. So, helmet on. And away we go, I guess. Okay. Now, here's the camera. That's looking straight up. It's very boring. Okay. Right. I feel like this needs a countdown. Okay, we're going to turn on... We need the primary thrusters. And I'm going to turn on movement thrusters. And... we're going to turn off the... Yep, okay. It's just a matter of, you know, just like in NASA, they count down and then they press the W key on their keyboard and it makes them go straight up. All right. Okay, I'm being silly. Ooh, ready? 10, 9, oh, screw it, 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, good grief, what did I just do? I just broke something. Okay, let's go this way. And let's make sure we're going as straight up as possible. We are... Is that... Nope. Okay. I want dampeners off, because dampeners are what... Oh! Oh my word! I actually broke off one of my atmospheric thrusters. One of my atmospheric thrusters is completely missing from that. Why did that... Oh, I had a catwalk sitting above it. Darn it! I forgot to break the catwalk. Okay, well, you know, it is what it is. So, yeah, we're at 3,200... Whoa, 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 we're going down? We're going up. Were we going down just a second ago? Okay, we're at 4,000. Okay, what's directly below me? Oh, we're not really going straight up anymore. Let's adjust that. There we go. Okay, I think we're going straight up now. That looks better. We're going down now. Okay, we're going to turn on the primary thrusters. Here we go. I have heard that your best bet is to kind of just tap the forward and try to get it to the speed. Okay, so the planet gravity is at 0.96. I could probably turn off the atmospherics. I have no idea if the atmospherics are doing anything at this point. Probably not. Oxygen low. I'm sure they're not. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the atmospheric now. And I'm just tapping forward to kind of try and keep the speed at 100, because it's got a lot of thrust. I mean, I can let this drop down to 80 something and it just instantly brings me back to 100 milliseconds. If you see it, can you see in the lower right hand corner there? I'll let it drop down to 80-ish and instantly back up to 100. So I really only need to tap that every once in a while and just kind of tap, 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 and it's going to keep me at 100 easily. We're at 10,000 meters. I guess that's 10 kilometers above the surface. Let's see. Try and keep that straight up. I want to get away from the... oh, we're at 0.59 G. That is not what I wanted. Sorry, I'm going the wrong direction. I'm going to go this direction. There we go. When that artificial horizon is spinning around, that's when I know I'm going the direction I want to go. Because it means that it's having trouble centering on the horizon. Well, this is doing really well. I am happy about this. I'm at half a G already. I have no idea if I have... The one problem with having those... hydrogen tank screen that I have on my right, I can't actually see it. Hang on, let me see if I can look through the front and see what it says. Oh, good grief. Are you kidding me? I'm actually using less than I'm generating. Okay, this is ridiculous. I was so nervous for nothing. I could just hold this forward and... like, I'm literally just holding the forward button here. And now it's starting to go down. Okay, so just the tapping method is definitely what I want to do. But now if I stop and just kind of hit it every once in a while, we're at 0.28 Gs. Once that hits 0, by the way, then with the inertial dampeners off, I won't need anything for forward thrust. Oh yeah, look, see, look how slow my speed is decelerating. I am almost out of the gravity well. Look at that, 97.7 hydrogen. Just kind of tap it forward, and I'm almost at 97.8. Just a little tap, 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 nice. Oh yeah, no problem. Okay. I should actually start thinking about where I want to go now. Let's see, do I have any, Oh, slowing down a little more than I wanted. Oh, I'm going away from the line. Away from the line. Away from the... There we go. Okay, I'm going straight away from the planet. 0.15 Gs. I'm at 27 kilometers. Alright. Wonder if there's any good... So there's the Mars planet there, and the moon that's near it. And, keep going. 0.13. I'm not seeing any asteroids around. Oh, what is that planet down there? Oh, I bet you that's the alien planet. Because I know I've got one of each in this solar system. There's a Mars planet and an alien planet. The Mars planet has less than 1 G, while the alien planet has more than 1 G. And of course they look different. Alright, we're at 0.1 G. Let's look back at the planet and see what... Wow, look at that! That's so cool. Oh, I wonder if I can still see my, my base. Oh, there's my base down there. Wow, I kind of drifted, didn't I? I guess I went this direction for quite a while. There we go, HQ. I'm 40 kilometers away from my headquarters. Oops. Turn it off. Turn it off. Go away. Alright. 0.08 G. When I hit 0, then I can really start looking around more easily. I expected to see more asteroids when I got out here. We might have to head straight toward one of those other planets. I have no idea how far they are away from us. Well, until I have a better idea, I'm going to head toward... That Mars planet looks like it's closer, so I'm going to start heading toward that Mars planet. I don't see any reason not to. And you can see now why I would need those four... The four forward-facing... Oh, try saying that 3 times fast. 4 forward-facing... Oh, that's not so hard. 4 forward-facing hydrogen thrusters, because if I'm heading straight toward that planet and I need to stop... oh, look at that! There is no gravity. We are completely outside. What is that? Is that a moon? That looks like a moon. I need to go to that moon. That's cool. Okay, hang on. We are going to change course, and we are going to head toward that moon. And I'm going to kind of stay a little bit away from the planet there. Let's just keep our speed at 100 meters per second there. I don't want to accidentally dip into the gravity well and get pulled into the planet. I guess I can pull out pretty easily, but now in theory, I can get out of the cockpit now. Yes. Look at that. 100,000, no problem. I'm floating around. Alright, so let's see. I don't want to see what's in the nuclear reactor. I want to see how much ice I have left. Okay, so you see how much I used. I had 75 starting, and I'm down to 58 now. I probably should have brought more ice. Well, but I'm not really using that much now, so... Anyway, that's pretty cool. There's no damaged blocks because that one completely tore off the side of my ship. No, it's too bad. Okay, let's make sure we're not actually going to run into any asteroids or anything. No, I don't think so. Did I put this glass in backward? No, okay. Just want to look around, make sure that we're all in good shape. Let's see. We've got, yeah, that's good. Wait a minute, is my jetpack on? Oh, yeah. Yeah, if I turn my jetpack off, I cannot move. I cannot move at all. Which, honestly, I think they need to throw in some sort of mechanic to allow you to push off from nearby walls and that kind of thing. But, someday. Oh, that just looks gorgeous, doesn't it? That is amazing. I want to go down through the other... I want to look through the other window. Look at that. That is so cool. Glad I took off during the day. Here, while I'm down here, I'm gonna... Let's see, where's that? It's kind of hard to find my way around. There we go. If I... oh, these are already... They're still full. I'm good. I'm good. I'm halfway on my oxygen and hydrogen, but those tanks will refill several times before they're empty, so I'm not gonna have any problems. Alright, well... Okay, we made it. We made it to space. And I am heading straight for that moon. I think I'm far enough away that I'm not going to fall into the gravity well if I go straight. So I'm going to do this to kind of give me a little more aim here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go through the camera. Which, by the way, I can zoom. Ooh, look at that. Polar ice caps or something. Oh, cool. So that's what that moon looks like. I'm sure it'll be a little more jaggedy when we get close, but that white has got to be polar ice caps or ice, and I need some ice because we're going to go through ours eventually. So, and that's where we get our hydrogen and our oxygen and lots of things we need to survive. So, all right. Well, this is going to be a while, so I'll tell you what. I'm going to leave it here. Okay, not going to turn. That doesn't really matter because once you're moving, I'm not using... I can actually shut off my engines now. Like, I can literally do that. And I'm going to keep... Ooh, just got quiet. And I'm going to keep flying at 100 meters per second until I hit something. Because, you know, Newton's first law. You know all about Newton's first law? No? Okay. I'm a geek. What can I say? I know you do. Come on. Of course you do. Anyway, I'm going to leave this here. Fuel time 2 years. When you turn off. Right. So, I'm going to leave it here. I promise this time I actually will. And if you are enjoying this, if you want to see me do more, if you want to see me start over again, I'm more than happy to. I actually thought of another idea. If you're interested, and this all will come down to the comments, if you're interested, I actually could simply start over on that moon or one of the planets. I could basically crash land my ship, build up a very small base, and then throw away everything and try to work my way up to the point that I can go back to my original base or off to the next base. I can also start over with a new scenario. I'm happy to do all of that because honestly, this game is just very enjoyable all the way around, from the beginning to the end. As much as I liked Minecraft, the first half hour of Minecraft is just, hey, let's punch some trees for a while, let's get some food, let's do the very basics, and get through that beginning of the game that's always the same, that takes forever. And it was enjoyable, but not as enjoyable as later game. This game, in my opinion, is enjoyable from the very first moment, which is awesome. So I am more than happy to start over for all you, and I'm gonna keep an eye on the comments. I'm gonna keep an eye on the likes. If I get a whole bunch of likes, then that's what I'm gonna do, and we're gonna get a whole series out of it. Sound good? All right, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, unless you've already subscribed, in which case I think that'll unsubscribe you, so don't hit it again. That would be unfortunate. You can unsubscribe and subscribe as many times as you like, as long as at the end you are subscribed to my channel. That's it. That's all I'm gonna post, unless you hit the like button. If you want to see that moon, you better hit that like button and tell me that you want to see that moon. I'm gonna see that moon one way or the other, because I'm flying straight toward it. So hit the like button. All right, that's all. I'll see you next time, maybe on Epic Tech.